Good morning, boys. Hope you're all doing well. Fuck me, I can't use the chair. Ugh. Alright, we're good. Fuck me, what a shit YouTuber I am, swear to God. Alright, boys. I'm going to bring you one that's a little bit different today. I'm going to talk to you a lot about I'm going to talk to you a little bit about being an influencer, okay? And I think why it's a good thing to start pursuing as a young man, actually. Especially if you're someone who's kind of in this period of time where you're trying to, you want to make money, you want to sort of make a difference in the world. You don't want to live the normal kind of 9 to 5 job, do you? And I've been, that's me as well. I'm still building this sort of career, this project almost that I'm doing in this content creation sort of field. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about it, and I'm going to talk to you about why it's something I think you should pursue, how to sort of pursue it properly, the kind of mindset you need to have, because it's not easy at all, bro. Trust me, being an influencer is not easy. I by no means I'm saying that I'm like some famous influencer, bro. I've got a small number of subs. I don't have the biggest audience yet. But that's something I'm looking to build. You have to start somewhere. You have to build something. Some people do actually just achieve it really quickly. Some people get a massive following really quickly, and that's just, that's just sometimes the way it is. And then some people don't, we all have different journeys. Like I've said before, everyone's journeys are different. Everyone has to meet a different threshold to where they start succeeding a little bit further. So, one thing that comes with being an influencer, and I think why a lot of people sort of hold back on it, because I get a lot of people that say they want to be influencers, but they don't really, they kind of don't want the negative effects that come with it. But you have to understand that that is literally part of it. You have to embrace the negative effects. You can't be an influencer. You can't pursue any career if you're not willing to go through the negatives that come with it. Okay, you have to kind of almost enjoy the negatives that come with being an influencer, such as receiving hate, such as not making progress as quick as you want, such as not gaining a following straight away. That's just going to happen to you, bro. Like with me, at the start, when I first started YouTube, right, a few months ago. So I've not even been doing this long, bro. I've not been doing this long at all. When I first started YouTube, I only had a YouTube channel, right? I wasn't really advertising myself on Instagram or TikTok or anything back then. It was just YouTube. I started the YouTube channel and I had a very small number of subs for a long time, a very long time. But not only that, is that I was getting mostly hate. There wasn't a lot of positives coming my way. And it was for a number of reasons. A lot of it was because of like people I know were kind of finding out about it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, you're a fucking idiot." It's like, you know what I mean? It's just people getting jealous almost. And then some of it was like people I didn't know or whatever. But I was pretty, I wasn't very good at speaking back then. I couldn't really speak to a camera very comfortably. I was kind of stuttering all the time. I didn't really know what I was actually talking about. My advice was good. My advice is authentic to me, but maybe it was advice that a lot of people didn't agree with. So that's why I received a lot of sort of negativity back then. And it does hurt. At first it does hurt if you're not used to kind of that thing, if you're not used to receiving hate online, especially when you're trying to, you're producing something for the world, you're creating content, you're putting something out there, and then when you've done it, people are straight away just throwing shit back at you, you know what I mean? It's just, it's a shit feeling, and I can understand why people then want to quit, because I was like, one time I was like, do I even carry on doing this? Is this something I should even be pursuing? Is it worth it? Do I quit? Because not only that, I wasn't really making the progress I wanted to make. I was in this to, make a lot of, I wasn't in it just to make money, you know what I mean? It's not that sort of thing. I'm not one of those guys that's like, yeah, start a YouTube channel just to try and make loads of money. I want to try and actually make a difference in the world, I want to try and make a difference to you lot. So, at first I wasn't really getting many clients coming in. I wasn't getting many people that were like messaging me saying, oh yeah, your videos are good and whatever, because I get a lot of that now. I get people that message me on Instagram and just say, your videos are sick, or even on Telegram, I have a free Telegram in the link below. You can go join that if you want, and then you can also contact me on there just individually if you want, if you have any questions about anything. But yeah, bro, it's like when you don't make that progress at the start, it is a bit draining. Okay, but that's one thing. Again, I'm going to say it again, everyone's threshold is different to where they meet, to where they propel upwards. But you will start making that progress. It's all about, social media is all about consistency. You have to keep consistently pumping out the videos and the content, and it's your life, it's your life. You have to go around filming things. You have to go around making your life almost content, trying to convert everything that you do into content, and that content can be made into profit, into money. If it's a career that you want to pursue, if you want to make a living out of it, it's a great way to do it, because you're gaining attention, you're gaining attention of people. And, if you're a little bit controversial, you're being talked about. the more attention you then get. You can convert that attention into money, all right? That's how it works. You don't want to just be this guy that's kind of always trying to be like, always trying to be on everyone's good side and always trying to be nice and just say the right thing. Because not only is that not authentic to you, but, you know, that's not really going to get people's attention. That's not going to trigger people's emotions towards you. You have to be able to trigger emotions towards people in order to get them to pay attention to you and in order to then convert that attention into money, all right? To get them into clients. You have to trigger their emotions. That's kind of the thing of like copywriting as well. You have to be able to trigger their emotions. You have to, you know, when you're putting out your YouTube posts, if you see any of the YouTube posts that I put, you know, I mean, at first they were pretty shit, you know, I was just putting like, I don't even know what I was saying at the start when I first started my channel. But you can see the progress as to how I format the posts, you know, to try and get people to almost, you know, be emotionally invested, okay? That's how it works. Now, it doesn't mean that, you know, that's something you get better at over time. But the main, and so I'm going to talk about the main thing to do with it being an influencer, which is receiving hate, all right? You're going to receive hate. You're going to do it. You can't physically be an influencer, be on YouTube, put yourself out there, put some content out there, and have everyone just agree with you, all right? That's not going to happen. You need to be someone who's willing to receive the negative effects of being an influencer. And you have to be someone who's willing to say controversial things and willing to speak his mind and willing to be authentic towards the camera. And then also be willing to receive people's opinions towards that, because I just say what I want on camera. You know, I've said some pretty mad things in the past. When I first started my channel, I said some unbelievable things that like I probably shouldn't have said. A couple of things I had to delete, but you'd rather be like that. You'd rather be an authentic self, your authentic version of yourself, you know, the way you always are in person to a camera, okay? You want to be like that because that's authentic to you, and that's people then connecting to you rather than people connecting to someone who's not actually, you know, someone who's not actually them. Connecting to almost someone else, a fake version of you. You don't want that. You want people to actually want to work with you because it's you, all right? And that's the main thing about being an influencer. People don't usually, you know, a lot of times people won't work with you, or, you know, they won't buy off you, like buy a product off you because of necessarily they think the product is going to be amazing. They more do it because it's you. That's why I'm saying you need to create emotions. You need to allow people to create almost an emotional bond towards you. So then the things that you put out, the things you sell, the things, you know, the content you put out, they're going to watch it and they're going to buy it and they're going to, you know, they're going to want to interact with you as much as possible because it's you. All right. On the flip side, like I said, you're going to receive hate. You're going to have people that are going to fucking hate you, bro. I have people that hate me. I don't give a shit. You have to just not give a shit. You know, a lot of the times you'll get people, you know, when you first start, you'll have people that know you, that have found your shit, and they'll be like, oh, this guy, fucking weirdo. Or you know, the amount of times I've been called weird and odd, and people have told me I've got a mental illness, like, because I've started a fucking YouTube channel. Because it's not, you know, it's not something that the average guy just does, is it? It's something a bit different. People are going to get jealous of you because you're actually starting to do something. You're starting to make a difference. You're starting to put things out there, and they're just basically consuming it. And because they're down here and you're up here, they're obviously going to want to bring you back down. The quickest way to do that is by making you feel like shit. All right? But you have to just completely blank yourself to it. Now, I'm not saying neglect it because it's a part of your life and it's going to be there. But, you know, you have to embrace it. Embrace it is almost a positive. I know it's technically not a good thing receiving hate. I know it's a negative thing, but if you can just always see the positive side of it and always just say, well, this is part of it, I've got to embrace this, and just laugh about it, bro. Whenever you receive like a hate comment on a video, just take the piss. Agree with them almost. That's what I do, bro. If you look at any of the comments and if you look at my replies to them, it's usually just me just taking the piss and just being like, yeah, fine, whatever, I agree. Because then what can they say after that? They can't start keep going at you because they know you don't give a shit. And then as soon as people know you don't actually give a shit about their hate, they'll stop doing it, bro. All right? That's the main thing that stops people from being an influencer, is this hate that they're going to receive. But that's bullshit, bro, because why would you stop doing something? Why would you stop pursuing a career that you want to pursue just because you're going to receive some negative comments, or people are going to tell you you're weird or you're odd or whatever? Bro, any kind of hate that anyone's ever received, I've got it all. And I'm not even a big YouTuber. I'm one of the smallest YouTubers ever, and I receive hate. All right, so it's just going to happen. You have to accept it. But being an influencer is one of the most it's such a good way to profit, such a way to, you know, build a career, because it's the best way to gain attention off people, build an audience, build a big audience, you know, over time, and then you start selling them things, bro. It's such a great way, because you can be, you know, you can kind of say what you want, you can kind of be a bit controversial, get people's attention, convert that attention into money. All right. It's a great way to do it. And if you want to work with me, all right, and get one-to-one advice off me, you know, a personalized plan towards you being an influencer, all right? Because it's part of my program. Part of my program is helping people grow on social media, become influencers, all right? If you want to work with me and get all the little inside details, all the stuff that I don't share on YouTube that'll you know, help you grow a lot quicker, and I'll work very close with you so that you actually achieve this goal, click the link below, bro, and book your free consultation call. It's 30 minutes. You don't pay anything if you're going for the monthly plan. You don't pay anything for your first 30-minute call. We'll discuss your goals. We'll discuss what you want to achieve, all that kind of thing, and then we'll go from there. Or alternatively, you can just book a 30-minute call, which obviously has a paid price. So once you booked your call, I'll get in touch with you and we'll go from there. All right, bro? So I hope that was helpful. I hope that was insightful. It's very fucking cold outside. It's snowing, so I'm probably gonna go for a run topless or something and do something mad. But yeah, I'll see you boys soon. Take care.